Very mixed feelings right now regarding DC's new animated productions that they're announcing. I've watched two trailers today, both DC animated productions that are upcoming. One of them was the trailer for Injustice, and I thought it looked incredible. And then the other is Aquaman, King of Atlantis. I almost said Aquaman Roar because it is very much in the same animation style of Thundercats Roar, which I did not watch a single second of because it looks repulsive. As an artist myself, I don't know who this is actually targeting. I think young adults, or at least people with the mentality of a child. And my dog is gently clawing my wife, asking her to play. Yeah, I think it's definitely targeting people with, I don't know. I heard somebody else on YouTube say that this is just like something to put on while you're stoned. And that could be pretty accurate, actually. But, yeah, really quick, the Injustice thing, I'm going to do another video solely on that. I am currently reading the Injustice graphic novels, and I absolutely love them. I'm a big fan of the games as well. So that movie looks incredible. The animation style is beautiful, and it's also rated R. And I was a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, I think it's Scorpion's Revenge. So I think it's a similar team behind them, and the style is great. The fact that it's rated R, I think it's going to be really exciting. But the Aquaman trailer, just the characters look like weird, deformed, condom people, condom balloon people. I don't even know how to describe them. They look just disturbing, and it's kind of triggering the gag reflex. Absolutely, no regard for physical anatomy or proportions. A lot of the hands look backwards. The faces look really doofy, and they're never the same spot on the character's head, and I really find it repulsive. So the reason why I have the mixed feelings, though, is because clearly I will at least give DC props because they're making very different animation styles clearly for different audiences. So to some extent, I do respect that. I do like the fact that they are trying to cater to more people by, hey, some people are going to want a more realistic art style and a more serious story, and they're going to want some brutality, so we'll make it R-rated, and we'll hire some talented people to animate and do the voice acting and stuff. And I'm definitely going to go out and I'm going to buy the Injustice DVD when that comes out, or Blu-ray, because that looks fucking awesome. I would never... You'd have to pay me a substantial amount of money to actually sit down and try to endure this Aquaman garbage. I absolutely hate the art style. It looks like a bunch of penis condom shaped weird awful people with silly emoji faces, and one guy, my wife and I were watching it, and we both were just kind of like, what the fuck? The guy's neck was just twisting and bending and contorting, his torso. Okay, his legs were facing one way, his torso was facing another way, but then his neck had 2 or 3 different 90-degree turns in it, and then it was also rotating, and then he had a dumb expression, and his hairline looked like testicles, and it just, as somebody who studies the human anatomy, both for artistic purposes and for, I'm a bodybuilder, I used to be a personal trainer, so for actual practical real life purposes, I just, as a visual artist, I see this and I'm like, why are these people employed? Why is this okay to do? If I were a kid, or a young adult, which I think may be the audience, and I saw this, I would, it would not make me want to be an artist at all. I would just find it really demoralizing. I'd be like, oh, why would I want to get better at this craft when I could literally just draw a soggy, deflated condom balloon person and put a really deranged face on it and just be like, look, it's my character, and it's going to be whatever character you need it to be. However, as an adult, as somebody working on my own graphic novel right now, I actually find this encouraging in a way. It's similar to when I see some of these really, really terrible comics coming out, like the artwork in Nubia Real One, and some of the terrible writing we see with like Amelia Clark's mom comic, Mother of Madness. When I see stuff like that, it actually does encourage me, because I'm like, wow, if these big corporations want to just continue putting out absolute garbage, that just means the demand for indie comics is going to be higher, and that's the space I'm trying to get in. So yeah, that's actually kind of exciting. I think that's the optimist in me. So I'm still working hard on my thing. I guarantee you, and I absolutely promise, that it will look nothing like this fucking Aquaman condom clowns. So, I think I like that name. I think that'll be my new name for it. Yeah, it triggers the gag reflex. This art style, if I cared any more about it, it would actually anger me, but I don't care, so it just simply disturbs me in a weird way. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below.